Okay, Dudley, we got this hat of ideas and we're going to need you to choose one. Are you ready? Which one do you choose, Dudley? Which one? Oh, you chose this. Oh, you got two. What does this one say? Top 5 formal fragrances. Good choice, Duds.
Welcome to another Fragrance Top 5. Today is going to be the top 5 fragrances I would wear to a formal event. So here, number 5, we have Alfred Dunhill's Icon. Gorgeous. And the bottle that you could beat a man to death with. Let's put this in the air. Gorgeous sprayer. This one here, predominantly what I get out of it is seriousness, classic, neroli, black pepper, vetiver, lavender, clean, still just a little edgy. This one here would last for a formal event, no questions whatsoever. It is serious. It is old, classic, sexy is what it is, but it's still modern enough that I would feel comfortable wearing it. And I mean, I'm not a spring chicken. I don't know if this would go for the, people in their teens or their 20s. It's a bit more mature leaning, but that's kind of what you want to project when you're going formal. Very, very nice fragrance. Here at number 5, Dunhill Icon, a formal fragrance. Here at number 4, we have Aqua de Parma, Colonia, Essenza. This one here, very, very, again, much like Icon, but even more so, classic smelling. This one smells mature. It smells suave. It smells smooth. It has maybe, the citruses come off very, very bright on this. You get the bergamot, the mandarin orange. You're going to get obviously some musks and vetiver and neroli for sure. This one here, again, you're going to hear a lot of the same notes as Icon, but this one here smells even more classic. It has been modernized a little bit from the original that I believe was 1917. Very, very nice. The odd thing I would say about this one is it is an Ode de Cologne, which normally means even less fragrance power than you get from Eau de Toilette. But it lasts a long time. So I'm not sure, I mean, obviously concentration is not the only thing that matters for how long something stays or how far it projects. But if it is an Eau de Cologne, whatever they're using, it lasts, it projects. It's never aggressive, but definitely this is for the mature crowd. This is for people 35, 45 and up. It is a classic. It is gorgeous. A lot of people are going to really appreciate it. Smooth, confidence, great fragrance. Aqua de Parma, Colonia, Essenza. And here, at number 3, we have Yves Saint Laurent, L'Homme, the original. The cap, this, I don't know if they still do this, but this cap, nice and heavy. Doesn't look so good on the bottom, but it's nice and heavy. This one here is nice. This one here was actually the fragrance that when we were doing shopping for my brother-in-law for his signature scent, was the one that won. It's clean, slightly spicy, leans towards woody, with a nice little hint of sweetness from the tonka in the background. The ginger in this and the bergamot give it a brightness, a little bit of a spiciness. They make it smell alive, masculine, and modern. This is probably just, so far, the most modern smelling of the fragrances. It is with a tonka, a little sweet, well-rounded, but that ginger just gives it that edge. It is a gorgeous fragrance. Wish it was a little bit stronger, but again, at a formal event, you don't necessarily want to be a monstrous push out. You want when people are talking, kind of in this range, when you're gesturing, when you're doing these things, that the fragrance will waft off you and be pleasant and not in your face, not clubbing. This one is serious, well done. Yves Saint Laurent, L'Homme. And here at number 2, we have Chanel Allure Homme. Now this one, I don't know. It's classic. I've been saying that a lot. This one here, I believe, is from the mid to late 90s. And what this is, right? That sprayer is absolutely gorgeous. Chanel has great sprayers. This one here opens up just so bright in the citruses. Just absolutely gorgeous. And also has a tartness of like a sour peach. Really, really unique that you can smell that peach off of it. And it has a lot of woods to kind of give it this smoothness and this masculinity. And then it has that modern tonka and vanilla to give it that slight sweetness at the base. But you really don't get it. And for me, there's a little bit of resonance to it. Maybe some musks. Not very much. But what gets for me is the woods and the bright, bright citrus with that slight vanilla and tonka going over it. And I really, really love that opening of the peach. Really love that opening of the peach. This one is not a young man's fragrance again. This one is a serious fragrance. Projects where you want it. Lasts a fairly good length of time. Although, again, beast mode by no means. A little bit more expensive because it is a Chanel. But well worth the money. I'm going to give the number 2 spot to Chanel Allure. This one, I had to put on the list. And yet not put on the list at the same time. Because you really can't buy it. It is right here. Prada's Infusion Dome. A sprayer almost as good as the Chanel. This one here is the best shaving foam smelling fragrance out there. It's clean and powdery, and it just smells like you're put together. It is definitely, I call it manly baby powder, which is kind of there, but also the shaving cream is very much prevalent in this. It just is soft, but noticeable at a range. It's really odd that it never is strong, but you can't get it at a good distance. It lasts a pretty good length of time. If you want something very similar, I believe the Iris de Cedra, Infusion's Iris de Cedra, is very much in the same neighborhood. It's about 90, 95%. Very, very close. This one here is just, for me, it screams clean, formal, suit, put together, money. Kind of what it feels like to me. Not a sexy fragrance, not a clubbing fragrance, any imagination. But if you have a corporate event, if you want to project that you're clean, trustworthy, know what you're doing, put things together, Prada Infusion Dome, my honorable mention. And here, number 1, we know it was going to be Prada Amber pour Homme. The serious, church, solemn, clean, ambery, vetiver, wear all the time, clean fragrance that is Prada Amber pour Homme. Most people will tell you that this one here smells like an absolutely expensive luxury hotel bar soap with kind of a churchy, solemn feel on this one. I'm going to say that this one here projects a lot more strict, put together, clean, serious tone. That's what this one really puts together. This is definitely one where you want to wear when you want to project. I'm clean, I'm ready, feeling good, confident. Very, very nice. I just can't give it enough praise. This one here, it's a Prada, one of my favorite houses, if not the favorite house. Prada Amber pour Homme, my most favorite formal fragrance. And that is our top 5. I know right now we don't get many formal events. Pandemic is a thing. It's kind of hard to, when you're sitting at home in your PJs or in your track pants all day, to really think about those days when we're going to get dressed up, feeling good, feeling formal, presenting nice, and of course, smelling formal and smelling nice. Each one of these fragrances is absolutely gorgeous. I ask every one of you to give them a try. We're not always going to be in this pandemic. There's going to be a good time at the end. Get your shot when it gets available so that we can return to normal, where we can all enjoy great fragrances together, look sharp, and keep being happy. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.